So I come up here to hoop at Joe Dumars, and yesterday I had came up to hoop, but they had a league, you know, understandable. Today I come up to hoop, they say they closing early. They're closing at 10. Mind you, it's only 9:14. So I'm like, cool. I left, seen what time it was. I came back, knocked on the door. All right, I'll play for the rest of the time. That's the thing, we're not letting nobody in. Huh? Now y'all not letting nobody in because y'all closing in 50 minutes. How did that sound? Not only that, when I try to call, you got no type of contact to get in contact with them. It's just terrible. And then he let a lady in, you know, I guess because she a bystander, but you gonna sit here and let this lady in, but you won't let me in, and I'm trying to pay, I'm offering to still pay you to come inside, but you want to sit there and be like, oh, no. But it's cool. I mean, it's out of my control. You get what I'm saying? And then he's still letting other people in. So it's just shady in my eyes, but it's all good. I mean, it's cool. That's how people is, I guess. This is the second day I came up here and I couldn't get in. First day wasn't, you know, bro, and I bent my glasses coming here. So it's like I'm taking a lot of L's at once, you know. These boys bent out the frame. That junk terrible. I'm just taking all types of L's. He just let somebody in, dog. That junk terrible. That junk terrible, dog. I wanted to get another good look at his face so I know who he is next time I see him. Because I know he could have let me on. I know he could have let me in at his discretion, but chose not to. But it's smooth. I mean, I'm going to sit here and, you know, vent because this day needs to be remembered. You know, it's like I don't feel like it's nowhere else I can go right now. In limits, basketball-wise. But it's cool. It's all smooth. It's all smooth, dog. But no, I said thank you. I appreciate it. Even though I feel some type of way, you feel me? I ain't let it get to me. I still, you know, said what I had to say, but that junk terrible. I'm about to go talk to the dude I talked to. Excuse me. Hey, I talked to you yesterday about the scheduling. I was talking to you yesterday, right? Or yes, no, you had a suit, a dress up. It was a league, or that wasn't you? You weren't here yesterday with the league?
What's up?
I talked to somebody yesterday because I came here yesterday, but it was closed because it was leagues, but I didn't know that.
Okay, well,
so,
it's 10 o'clock tonight.
Right.
Okay.
I understand that. So what I'm asking is there any way to know things like this ahead of time? So I won't, you know, come up here and, because yesterday I asked, and when I asked the dude, I asked him I don't know who it was, but I asked him and he told me that it would be the same. It's leagues on Mondays, if I'm not mistaken, and the rest.
Well, it's not a league today.
Right.
But because, like I said, it is closing at 10, it is highly advisable to get up here just a little bit earlier.
Right.
So that you can at least get your run in.
Okay.
Because he's not going to make you pay $10 just to play for 1 hour.
I understand.
So, I mean, like, if it's open till 10 o'clock tomorrow, try to get up here at 7.
Right. I understand.
Okay.
What I'm asking is there any way to know? Because I asked him yesterday and he didn't tell me that it was closing today. So I don't know if he didn't know yesterday or what. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how the system is set up So I would know to get up there at 7.
And on Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm gonna tell you this: Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays is gonna close at 10 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Fridays and Saturdays will probably close at 11.
Okay.
All depends on who's running the gym.
Right.
So, I mean, I would highly advise at least that you at least call first. At least advise you, how late that the person is running the gym, because usually the person that's running the gym is the one that's going to pick up the phone.
Right.
And they'll tell you how long the gym is going to be open.
Okay.
So, but like I say, you come up here at what, 9:15 tonight. All right, big fella, take it easy, you too. So no, I said I'm sorry at least that for the miscommunication that you're up here at least tonight to try to get a run in, but maybe if you got it up here, say maybe at 8 o'clock, that's when you've been able at least to get in, so at least to get your run in.
I think I got up here around 8:12 or something. No, I didn't. I'm thinking now, so I apologize.
But
time messed up.
But I tell you what, I say at least the next time you come up here, try to at least get up here a little bit earlier, because what he's trying to do is, this place has been out of control for so long. He's trying to at least trying to get close it down at a decent hour, so that you have to put up with all this riffraff and all of this nonsense. They bring it up here sometimes.
And I understand that they do the same thing at Basketball City, but I'm just trying to, know everything I can know, so I make my decision when I'm picking a place to play basketball.
Well, exactly. I can understand exactly how you feel. Try to get up here at least by 7, and you'll at least guarantee yourself that you'll get in and you can get a decent run. Mondays is league nights. I wouldn't advise coming up here on Mondays.
Okay. And as far as coming up here, the people who did come at 7, 6, did they know ahead of time, or do y'all find out whenever?
I mean, usually it's the regulars will not assume, but they will.
Bye-bye.
All right, you guys take care now. They will tell their friends, I don't think that you're one of the regulars up here, because I obviously would know a face if I saw one.
Right.
But a lot of these guys, like I said, they used to having this place open till midnight, and we said, fuck that ain't happening.
Okay.
No, that's just not a realistic assumption, because no, it's just it's just too much going on out here in the streets, and the later you out here, the more susceptible you are to set yourself up with some bullshit. But no, he's gonna start at least closing the gym down at 10 o'clock. Get up here between 6:37, and at least guarantee yourself that you'll be out there pointing.
Okay.
Now, Mondays, at least until the summer months come around, those hours are going to change, because then it's only going to go from $10 to $8, and it's going to be a limited number of days. So I'm not exactly sure at least how the summer days are going to go.
Oh, okay.
At least for right now, don't come up here on Mondays. Come up here on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays. Try to get up here at 7, and at least get a good 2 hours in. You might close it down at 10. You might close it down at 11, but just expect that it will close at 10.
So roughly, if I'm here after 8, there's a chance I might not even get in.
There is a chance.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate your time. Have a nice day.
Hey, you too.
Yep.
I'll remember you next time I'm here.
Thank you. I appreciate it. My biggest thing is, getting to know things. Okay, fool me once, shame on me. Well, yeah, fool me. Hopefully you know what the saying is, But I mean, he said it was something else he said that I didn't get to, because sorry for y'all who have to. Well, no, not sorry for y'all. But it's something else he said that I didn't get a chance to get to. And he said, call. They don't answer the phone. And he told me why, so I didn't necessarily get to it. It would just be me talking to, make him reevaluate his, the what to me. but I didn't get, it slipped my mind, so I didn't get to touch it. But he said call, but what he told me was usually the person who's answering is going to be the person who's running the gym. They're closing it early on purpose. So, you know, they're not going to get themselves in trouble. Obviously, they got the jurisdiction because he runs something to do with it. He's head over something. You can tell by just the way he carries himself that he has more power. He's not, you know, worried about the other guy. I can tell he wasn't. I feel like he was the one running it as far as like I would like, if you want to say manager, and the other one was more like, or supervisor, the other one was not. I don't know. All I know is you can tell the guy that I talked to, secondly, had more authority just by the way he was. But I mean, he telling me he gonna remember my face and stuff. Basically, it made it sound like he was trying to, you know, look out for me. No, you don't gotta look out for me. You don't gotta, you know, you don't gotta do nothing for me. And I feel like if I was there, I feel like if I was talking to him when I would have came up there and asked to pay to still go, he would have let me do it. Just off, you know, having the conversation with him. But it's like he didn't want, I feel like he didn't want to undermine the authority of the other guy that told me no. He didn't want to undermine him. But look, it is the way it is. I mean, I can be a butt and be like, oh, I can't do business with y'all no more because I don't like the way y'all running it. That's up to me. That's my loss. I mean, yeah, it's me standing for something, but it's my loss at the same time because this is like the most convenient gym that I have to go to as far as I know. But it was because of the closing time and the, you know, the area, like how close it was to where I'm at. So that's the main thing. So when you start cutting the time and you start, you know, doing extra stuff, then that gives me, you know, a reason to reevaluate the situation and be like, well, actually, I might really want to go to Basketball City instead or something, you know? But in order for something like that to happen, I would actually have to find another place to go to, you know? But I don't think Basketball City would be better, but I don't know at this point. I gotta see. I don't like the way this cop is sitting back here and I'm about to talk and I don't want them coming up trying to question me and all that. So I'm going to relocate. Plus I might be going to Marshall. Oh, you just doing whatever, huh? Now let me come around you because you was about to make this little decision without paying attention with your big wide truck self. But yeah, it's just like, dog, the other guy, I know he gonna have some animosity towards me when next time he see me, cause I can tell what type of person I feel like I know what type of person he is just off the way he carries himself. Just the kind of, like, basically when I was talking to him, the difference between the two guys is the second guy, when he realized that I was really trying to inquire, you know, information and not just argue with him, he came outside. He came to talk to me. He didn't just say, oh, bro, stop talking to me. He actually, you know, took his time out to talk to me. But with the other guy, it was basically, this is what it is. Bye. Get out my face. I don't want to talk to you. Like, he wasn't trying to hear nothing. He wasn't trying to, you know, let me know what I wanted to know. He wasn't doing none of that. It was just, all right, yeah. Especially considering neither one of them knew me. But it's cool. That gives me even more of a reason to want to come back tomorrow. But it's like, he don't know my schedule. He talking about 7. I don't got to tell him my life either. You know, me telling him that, oh, I work. I just got off work. I ain't get off work till 7:30. So I couldn't be up here by 7, you know. Me telling him stuff like that, That's not going to change the situation. I'm not looking for him to start keeping the gym back open to the time where they said they was going to keep it open. If that's y'all rule, if that's what y'all, I'm not even telling y'all to change it and let niggas know. I'm just saying, dang, you could have told me yesterday when I came up here and asked you about the gym, and you seen that I was a person who was asking about the gym, trying to inquire information. Probably should have said, yeah, but we've been closing at 10. Like, you're not, what you worried about getting in trouble? You're not gonna get in trouble. Why not just say that? Marshall's closed. You feel me? But it is what it is. People run their stuff differently, you know? So I feel like it's needed though, because it's like, basically, if you live a life and you're born with opportunities and set yourself up based off your parents' successes and all that, you would never be in a situation where you have to worry about going to a lower end gym or going to somewhere, a fast food restaurant, if it's not your cup of tea. You get what I'm saying? But you might own one. You might own a Joe Dumars. You might own a McDonald's, but actually having to eat there, something go wrong, you just go somewhere else. You got money, you might not even need to go at that time of night because you can go any time you want. You get what I'm saying? You might get there at 6. But I feel like when you go through certain things, when you raise a little different, you get to see things that other people won't see with, you know, higher power and a better life, I guess. But long story short, I feel like things like this is something I need to go through because I want to own a Joe Dumars. I want to own a fast food restaurant, not necessarily like McDonald's, you feel me? But it's like, you don't know how things go with coworkers and all that if you never deal with them. If you never if you never worked at McDonald's, you won't know that, you know, a lot of food can be wasted. You know, it would be beneficial if you let your employees eat, you know, stuff just like, it's just stuff you don't know. And I feel like I'm going through a lot of stuff because now if I get a Joe Dumars, I can make sure the right people are running it. I can make sure I'm the type of owner, to, you know, make guidelines and not just have something just to have it. You get what I'm saying? But it's all that what you want out of your place. I mean, if you don't really care, that just get your money and go. But it all depends on what you want. I feel like I would be more towards leaning the type of person where I want to, you know, benefit, you know, the people and all that. So stuff like that, I would kind of tell them that we closing by 10, you know. I wouldn't have them sitting there thinking that it's some BS. I mean, thinking that they going to be there to 12 and they look up, they gone by 10. Like, dog. Because honestly, I would have been mad. I would have been pissed. I would have been pissed if I would have came up here 2 hours earlier thinking I was going to be able to hoop to 12 and been hooping as if I would be up there to 12 and I look up and they saying get out. I probably would be more mad than I am now. You know? But now I know. So if I choose to go back up there tomorrow or any other day, it's based off, you know, me choosing to do what I choose to do. It's not like, feel me? That's my choice. I'm going to go up there knowing I'm going to set 10 as my leave time. If I end up staying past 10, cool. But basically how I came up here, I basically came up here yesterday with only 2 hours, wanting to hoop for 2 hours. Only wanting to hoop for 2 hours. Today I would have been able to hoop for 140. I mean, no, for 40 minutes. But it's like, I would have loved to be able to at least come in and shoot around for 40 minutes. I might not even got to run. But it's like, you took that away from me. But it's crazy. It's crazy. Because it's like, he basically was saying the place not going to make you pay, you know, but the place shouldn't necessarily deny it either, because you don't know that person's situation, you know. But, I mean, that happened. I'm so glad I got to actually sit there and record him while he was talking, so y'all actually know how my type of conversations go. I'm glad I vlogged today. I'm glad I got that out. I'm glad I didn't just leave and take that L, because I feel more satisfied now that I know more, and now that I got to talk to old dude instead of the first guy. The first guy, we're going to keep that our conversations to a minimum. Like, I don't want no buddy with him, dog. I don't know. I don't feel disrespected, but I feel like basically, if I blow up and you the nigga that's listening to it, dog, ain't no hard feelings, but just know how it is. Just know how it is. Just know life is how it is. And I won't stoop down to people's levels, but don't think you deserve anything, dog. I'ma just put it out there like that. Don't think you deserve anything. You know? I don't think you deserve anything. All love to everybody, though. All love. It's just know you put me through something today that I ain't have to go through. But it's not your job to, you know, accommodate me. So I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Just know it was probably bigger than what you thought it was. But you helped me. So I actually want to sit here and congratulate you. Or not congratulate you, but thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you. I need to understand that there's people out like you out there, you know. And obstacles. You're just an obstacle in the road, you know. Just one pothole in Detroit. Thank you for letting me know it's potholes and I got to watch the way I'm driving, where I'm driving. You know? Simple. But it was nice talking to y'all. Doses.